The second stage of parenting is where we have 1 year to 3 years. We say a child learns how to be autonomous or independent. If the child doesn't learn autonomy, then learns shame and doubt. How does this one come to be? At 1 year, the child will start discovering his or her world. You know, we'll touch things here and there. If you know, between the 1 year and 3 years, if you're doing ironing, the child may want to touch the iron box. If there's a lamp, the child will want to touch, because the child is being attracted to the fire inside, will want to touch. You know, the child at this age is very curious, want to learn so much. But what most parents do, they will keep preventing the child from touching the water, you know, touching the hot iron box, touching the lamp that is hot, or anything else, including playing with mud outside. So what that child learns is that if the child is allowed to touch those things, of course the child gets burnt by the iron box and retreats or removes his hand or her hand. So what happens here? The child discovers that touching an iron box is not good, it's dangerous. So that child can even talk with confidence, can even tell the others that iron box can burn you. In fact, the child becomes a teacher at that young age. So what that one does is that the child becomes autonomous, very confident of himself. If the child is stopped, then he's always like, you know, I know some parents will even slap the child, will beat the child because they have gone to water and it is very cold. They are fearing that the child may get sick. So the child discovers that, you know, it is shameful to do this, all that. You know, keeps doubting himself and eventually will never have confidence with what he or she does. He's not sure whether the parent will be happy or will be annoyed. Look at this scenario. That you're washing clothes with cold water. When the child wants to touch that cold water, you're shouting, you're slapping the child. So the child is wondering, is my mother normal? Is my caretaker? Is my father normal? He won't or she won't let me touch the water. She won't let me enjoy the water, but him or her is touching that water. So what happens to such a child is that the child starts doubting himself and doubting the parent. When you allow the child to experiment here and there at that age, 1 to 3 years, the child discovers things and becomes very autonomous. These are the people you'll find when they grow up. They'll start projects. At workplace, they are very instrumental. They are always initiating things here and there. Why? They learned from the early years how to be autonomous, how to be independent. Vis-a-vis, when a child becomes always view things from a shameful perspective or from a doubting perspective, so that when they grow up, even when you tell that child, study hard, your life will be better, they'll always doubt it. When you tell them taking drugs is wrong, then the child kind of doubts you as a parent. When you say that when you involve yourself in sexual activities when you're young, that you can't wait until you're married, then that child will start doubting you. In fact, when the other children at their level start talking about sexual activities, then the child will get excited. Why? He doesn't or she doesn't want to carry the shame of not having a boyfriend at that early age when everybody else is saying they have a boyfriend. You know what I'm saying? That at this age between 1 and 3 years, then the children learn how to be autonomous, or how to have shame and doubt in their lives.